Working the perimeter of a concrete slab involves a difficult balancing act. You must maintain a high-speed workflow, getting tables safely locked into position, while meeting strict OSHA fall protection requirements. The goal is to build a compliant perimeter deck extending 3 feet beyond the slab, while setting up the hardware for a fast, early retrieval of your forming materials. Before installation, check your structural limits. The A-deck system supports a maximum 12-inch concrete slab on a 6 by 8 foot grid. For higher soffits, vertical extensions allow the system to reach a maximum height of 14 feet 5 inches from floor to slab. Always verify these load and grid limits against your local building codes. Confirming these measurements ensures the structure remains secure throughout the entire pour and curing process. To begin the physical setup, start with a close inspection of the bare concrete slab edge where the tables will be positioned. The concrete surface must be level and free of debris. As you can see on the left, any obstruction under the rigid braces will create dangerous instability, preventing the system from seating correctly. Once the edge is clear, use the adjustable caddy to move the perimeter tables up the exterior of the building. A common hazard when lifting tables is snagging the existing fall protection on the lower floors as the equipment descends. The A-deck uses hinging legs to solve this. As the table is raised, the legs hinge backward to clear lower-level rails, then swing back into place once they've passed the obstruction. When you reach the target floor, position the table so it sits flush against the interior edge. This creates a uniform 3-foot extension beyond the slab. This 3-foot overhang provides your crew with a secure, expanded footprint to stand on while they finish the slab edge. By combining the caddy's precision with the hinging legs, you avoid damage to lower-level safety systems and establish a wide, protected workspace in a single step. Now that the table is in place, you must lock it down completely before any worker steps onto the cantilevered extension. Begin by engaging the quick-release post shores to provide vertical support between the floors. Secure the rigid braces to provide lateral stability. After locking them, give the assembly a firm shake to ensure there is no movement in the frame. For irregular architectural features, use modular accessories like these column capitals. They interlock around the column to close any gaps and provide a continuous deck surface. Confirm the OSHA-compliant railing is fully secured on the outer edge before you begin laying the deck materials. Next, drop the 3.5-inch by 3.5-inch LVL joists into the modular framing slots. With the joists in place, lay the plywet sheets over the top. The uniform height of the LVL joists ensures a flat, tight surface for the concrete pour. Correctly engaging the post shores and rigid braces transforms these modular components into a stable, load-bearing deck that remains locked in position until the concrete is cured. After the concrete is poured and reaches its required strength, you can begin stripping the formwork while leaving the primary shores in place. Standard stripping is often a slow process that can delay the rest of the trades on the job site. To speed this up, the system uses a drop head mechanism that allows for the early removal of girders and joists. Strike the release on the drop head with a hammer. The top plate will immediately drop downward by exactly 4 inches. This creates the clearance needed to pull the joists and plywood away from the hardened concrete without disturbing the main supports. Your crew can now safely remove the freed materials from underneath the slab and move them to the next level. Even with the forming materials gone, notice that the perimeter railing stays locked in its original position, maintaining fall protection for anyone walking on the new slab edge. Using the 4-inch drop head saves hours of labor on every floor, while ensuring the perimeter remains 100% OSHA compliant from start to finish.